Welcome back. Just dried up completely.
That's never good, my lamb.
Welcome back. As you can see, we're back in Jersey at La Porte. We had planned to travel north and show you the journey from the chateau back to St Malo, but in the end we decided to stay at a campsite with a swimming pool, and there's only so many times you can see us sitting around and playing in swimming pools
And drinking wine.
and drinking wine. So we are at La Porte and it's a special day. It's Tashi's birthday, so we're going to be joined by friends. And we also have some very exciting news.
Very exciting.
We are planning to travel around Europe from now until just before Christmas, when we'll make our way back to Jersey. So as you can imagine, we're planning the route. Not that we'll actually do what we plan, but anyway.
Yeah, we'll change.
We'll be flexible.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll let you know what's happening with it, but a bit more detail when we get it all sorted.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea and then we'll we'll go through what we've done so far, because we actually leave in 9 days, so
Yes.
it's come around super quick, and we haven't really done too much.
Oh, we've done a lot of preparation.
Yeah,
Done a lot of planning.
Tracy was in the UK last week for a week, and I've had this awful virus, which I've still got, haven't I?
Yeah.
Still lingering. So we show you what we've done so far to plan, as in making sure we're safe with the van, and then as we go through, if anybody's got any things we've missed out,
Give us a shout, please.
yeah, let us know that something important we might need.
Yes.
But yeah, let's just have a brew first, so we'll come back. Right, I've had my brew, so let's get into what this video is about, and then maybe you guys can help us out with any tips. So and excuse my voice because it is a bit croaky still, isn't it?
Yeah, you've suffered, bless you.
Yeah. So the travel plan is quite loose at the minute, so we'll be travelling by ferry from Jersey to St Malo a week Wednesday. We get in the tea time, in the tea time?
At tea time.
At tea time, and then the hour plus. So we're going to stay 20 minutes in an air from St Malo, and then the plan is to go the next day to go down to Nantes.
Yes.
And just southwest of there stay at another air, and then we're going to continue down the west coast of France to the Bordeaux area. So as we go down the west coast,
Yes.
the wine, we're going to stay at airs along the coast or whatever, and then when we get to the Bordeaux region, this is where the plan, we kind of don't have a plan. Right, so we just had to, we got interrupted by someone asking us a question outside, but yeah, so the plan is quite loose when we get to Bordeaux. We're either going to continue south, or we're going to head east, do Saint-Emilion and all our favourite wines.
Yes.
Possibly see John again at the chateau, and then head to do Italy and Croatia. But won't.
Another camper van coming.
Oh yes, but we won't bore you with that. Right, so getting into the insurance, we've got travel insurance, camper van, obviously the van's insured. We've got breakdown cover, which we've checked to make sure the breakdown cover covers the weight and length of this van. So all good on the insurance front. And we've also checked that the potential countries we want to travel to is covered within our insurance, which it is.
And we've also got health insurance, of course, because Jersey has its own health system, so we need to make sure that's the case. And we have an agreement with France, so we can put together, well, we can apply for an attestation, which means that we get some healthcare at a lesser or free of charge.
Yep. So that's good if you're from Jersey. We've got the Citer, well, I say we've got it, we ordered it
Was What have we ordered?
Well, we got it last year when we first got the van, and then somehow we lost the sticker. We have no idea where it went, so we've reapplied for it and we're just waiting on the sticker to come. Hopefully that will come any day.
So a Citair certificate allows us to travel in certain cities that have air quality controls.
Yeah, just so it stops the on-the-spot fines, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The other thing we've got the camping car card. Easy for me to say. Which has been brilliant, and we've also joined French Passion, so we are looking forward to staying on a number of those sites, and I think we're at the moment thinking that's likely to be the Bordeaux and Gironde area of France.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do the local wine ones. We've also both applied for our international driving licenses, so we should get that this week as well.
I hope so.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's more a necessity for people from the UK, but I know from the Channel Islands and I think the Isle of Man, it's quite important because we have, I don't want to say a strange driving licence, but we have a different driving licence.
We have our own unique system.
Yeah, it's even got the Jersey flag on. So yeah, we've got that. So that's that's ticked.
And then we've been buying some kit, so we've been quite careful. Obviously, we don't want to go mad. So we've started with thinking about what we need for internet. So we've got an internet system which we've tried once here.
Yep.
And then
so far so good.
To run that, obviously, we need a 240 volt system. So if we're not plugged in to a campsite, then we've got a power bank which allows us to run that system.
Yeah, and we used it when we were in France the other week, and it worked really well, didn't it?
It did, yes.
Yeah.
And Tasha's been busy with some van modifications.
Oh yes, so I've just I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I only did it this morning. So when we're staying somewhere, I have a tendency, I get up quite early, and then I'm always banging the doors and opening the doors and whatnot.
Making tea.
Yeah, so I've come up with this solution. So if Tracy is still in bed, it keeps it cosy for her, and plus also if we start doing each other's heads in, one of us could go up the back and be in private while the other one stays at the front here. So this is what I've done.
The big reveal.
I put a little curtain and then we can go beep boo. Yeah, so I thought, especially we're going away for so long, it gives us, we've both got like little areas now.
Yeah, and it gives us a bit of privacy as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So well done, Dash.
Yeah, thumbs up for me. So that's what we've done so far. We've probably maybe missed stuff out that we have actually done, but if you've got any tips, yeah, we'll be greatly appreciated of it. Yeah.
So if you've got any tips, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, and I've also worked out that I think for the whole trip I need 1,050 tea bags. So I don't have to buy that European rubbish.
Hey, Tash. when in Rome.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. You need a good old proper British brew. I forgot to say as well that on the back of the van we've got our GBJ sticker. As we're a Jersey registered vehicle, we don't have the new UK ones, which you guys will have. We still have GBJ, and it's within the correct height and width and all that.
And I'm looking at eSIMs. That's my next challenge. I will let you know how that goes.
Yeah. Also, we're not going to go in too much of the that's Monsieur Jean, the security that we're doing for the van, because if there's any naughty burglars watching, we don't want to give our little tips away. So maybe at the end of the trip we'll show you what we did, as long as we stay safe.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
As an aircraft goes overhead, just for good measure, I said to Tash I'd just run through some of the stuff that relates to the van and making sure we've got stuff ready for that. So is everything, I mean, really boring stuff but important stuff. Hi Tash. Things like windscreen washer, fluid, de-icers, ice scrapers, and the stuff you need to drive in France and Europe, which are things like the emergency triangle and the high-vis vests that you're supposed to have in each seat pocket. But we also need to double check we've got a spare tyre it's a new van. We do have a spare tyre, but we might also put some run dry inflation foam in, so for some reason it's not safe to change the tyre, or we can't, we can at least get to somewhere that we can get some help. We've looked at obvious things like headlight deflectors, a basic toolkit, first aid kit. We've got a couple of fire extinguishers on board. One's a pressurised system and the other's a dry state system, which we can talk about in more detail if you want. And things like engine oil. So it's a relatively new van, so I don't expect to need engine oil, but I've run old cars for so long that it's always good to have some to hand. And then we'll have things like WD-40 and other bits and pieces like that. So that's the sort of basic provision to ensure the van continues to run. I don't think we're going to need AdBlue because again it's quite new. We haven't done 6,000 miles yet, but might be worth getting some to put in the van just in case. So
at least with the AdBlue we can pick that up easy enough, can't
I'm going to say we're not going to back and beyond. We're in Europe, so we can do that if we need it. So yeah, just to run through some of the basic stuff to help. Okay. Oh, she's back. You put that in front of the camera.
Oh, sorry.
See you in a bit.
What a view to wake up to, eh, Trace?
That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's dropping tide now, but it's been right up to the wall all the way along. It was lovely.
Yeah, we've got really big tides at the minute. The other day it was 12.1 meters.
Yep.
So this will be the last time we'll be here for quite a while, actually.
Yeah. Yep. So we're drinking it in, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes. Because next time we'll be in France.
We will indeed.
Yeah. So I forgot to say yesterday as well, a couple of other things that we've done is our passports and driving licenses, as well as doing photocopies of them. We've also scanned them to our emails. Mm-hmm. So just in case we lose them, at least you can go into an embassy and log on and print them off from an email. What was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember, Trace.
No, nor can I. I'll show you the view whilst you think about it.
Yeah.
It's not bad, is it? Look at that.
Oh, spare key.
Remembered. Yeah.
To bring a spare key,
Yeah.
just in case we lose the original key. And then also another good point, which I didn't actually think of, but I think it happened to somebody in Jersey. They got stuck in St Malo because they didn't have enough pages in their passport to get stamped, and I hadn't actually thought of that.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure, especially if you're going to travel through a lot of countries, that you've got enough room in your passport for the stamps. So that's quite a...
Yeah, it has to be 2 clear pages at least, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we both got that.
So, not very adventurous this one, but it was a nice birthday.
Yeah, I had a nice birthday. Yeah, and please let us know if you've got any good places to visit in Europe, in southern Europe, because we don't plan on going to Germany or that way.
France, Italy, Slovenia even.
Yeah, Croatia.
And Croatia.
Possibly Spain.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, and any tips that we might have missed out as well that we might need.
So yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe if you want to follow our up and coming adventures. That would really help us, and we look forward to sharing them.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Bye for now.